Misconception: fluid with greater velocity induces greater pressure. Myth busted: fluid with greater velocity induces less pressure. Experiment 1. This experiment involves a hairdryer and a ping pong ball. Firstly, we shall position the hairdryer so that it blows air upwards. Turn on the hairdryer and hold the ball in a stream of air. Now, we let go of the ball and tilt the hairdryer so that the ball is floating at an angle. As you can see, we are able to tilt the hairdryer pretty far before the ball actually falls out of the column. Ping pong balls are rather light, so is that why the ping pong ball is not blown away by the strong air blowing at it? So there seems to be a force keeping it within a certain column. It also seemed like the air outside this column pushes it back into the region when it tries to go out of the column. What force could be causing this? Before we explain the reasoning behind the experiment, let's look at the next experiment. This experiment involves 2 straws in a cup of water. The 2 straws are connected perpendicularly. When blown through the horizontal straw, mists are observed. These mists are in fact water droplets that are pushed out from the bottom of the cup. This could be likely due to a difference in pressure. But what caused it? In aerodynamics, one of the very famous principles would be that of Bernoulli's principle. It demonstrates the relationship between the speed of fluid and the pressure it experiences. An increase in the speed of fluid occurs simultaneously with a decrease in pressure. This is observed in the 2 experiments demonstrated as well. In the experiment with the ping pong ball and hairdryer, the column of air blown by the hairdryer had a greater velocity than the surrounding air, therefore having a lower pressure than its surrounding air. The higher pressure in the surrounding air causes a net downward force on the ping pong ball, causing it to be pushed down. In the second experiment, when you blow through the horizontal straw, the air rushes out with great speed, so the air goes over the vertical straw with even greater speed. That increase in the speed of a fluid occurs simultaneously with a decrease in static pressure. The pressure of air exerted on the fluid within the vertical straw is lower than the pressure below. Therefore, water rises in the vertical straw, hits the air, and becomes a mist or a spray as observed. The Bernoulli's principle has numerous applications, with one of the most notable being aircraft wing design. Airplane wings adapt a rounder upper surface and a smaller angle tilt to create a greater surface area. As the upper surface area has a longer distance to cover, air flows faster on the upper surface than on the lower surface. As Bernoulli's principle stated, the higher velocity fluid creates a low pressure region above the wing, while the slower air below creates a high pressure area. The pressure difference causes a net force that pushes the wing to move upward.